Hello, I'm John or Jack. You know what they say about buildings, that if walls could talk, they'd tell you some stories. Well, this little pile of building here would tell you an amazing story of one of the most daring rescues at sea in our history books. In fact, this building here is connected with none other than Grace Darling, one of the most celebrated heroines of the Victorian era. There was a wild storm in 1838 and the steamship, the Forfarshire, was ploughing through a storm. Well, the engines pack in, the paddles that were driving it go still, and she's driven onto the rocks of the Farne Islands. Well, there are 60 passengers on board. 9 of them get into a wee wooden boat and start rowing for the mainland. 13 of them cling to the rocks. The rest, sadly, are lost. Well, the story we know is that Grace Darling, 22-year-old daughter of the lighthouse keeper, sees them clinging to the rocks and persuades her father, and out she rows into the history books and rescues all of the 13. Well, she becomes a national hero. But what happened to the 9 on the wee boat? That's where our own John Savin, Captain James Simpson, comes in. He was steaming up in the Peggy and Elizabeth, and he happens upon the 9 in their wooden boat, rescues them, brings them to Dundee, and they are all saved. Well, maybe they don't celebrate Captain Simpson's heroism down south, but up here, this cottage was given to him by Scott of Brotherton Castle, and it is called Valour Cottage in his honour to this day. So, there are many Darlings in John Savin, but there's only one Captain James Simpson.